All right, kids, is me and her. God bless. I come in peace. Hope, faith, and love. Peace, love, and harmony. All right, kids, I'm back. It's really old world here. And I'm wandering the old world in my Flash shirt, my Flash Garden shirt. I did another video today in this shirt too. You have to go check it out. Um, so I'm at Woodlawn Cemetery, historic Woodlawn Cemetery. Excuse me. I'm at historic Woodlawn Cemetery, Woodward Avenue, Detroit, Michigan, near 8 Mile. 8 miles right over. 8 miles right over that way a bit. Okay, so anyhow, this cemetery is home to legendary folks. I came in down there and I started videoing and my microphone was off, so I have to restart that. I had a video started with the front of with that building and the front sign. I'll do a slideshow. I'll take some pictures. Check it out. It's a crypt and it's stone masonry at its finest. All right, kids, I can already tell I'm going to be in here for a while. Oh, what am I looking at? Okay, there. The lion's on the door. The Lion of Judah. So, I got recommended this cemetery by some of my followers. I knew about it, but I've never been here. Now, it's midday on a Friday, because I am not coming Friday evening or even at night. No, thank you, sir. There's probably plenty of activity as it is. But I'm blessed with the blood of Jesus, and I come in peace. So check it out, kids. We got an obelisk. Man, these stones are not facing nowhere. They're just everywhere weird. I don't think nothing's facing east. Nothing's facing whatever. Okay. So how did they get this out here? I know it's not for them. Wow. Check that out, kids. When I bust back to my normal accent, I don't know what to say. I have no clue. Saturn, scarab, there's like serpent heads, symbols like butt, master precision carvings. This master precision. So this piece is pretty sweet, right? So now if you just mess this little corner up right here, right? Or this corner, chipped it off, you fucked that whole thing up. That would mess up my OCD. I couldn't deal with that, excuse my language. But so this is what I'm talking about, like perfect. And this piece looks like it was made and maybe sewn, hewn onto here. So this is not only carved, but it's curved carved, all right? Kids, curved in. Look at this angle. I'm at just at one obelisk here. So obviously this is what intrigues me, is the stone cutting in the old days. Now, I don't know the dates on this, but that's obviously not these people. Goodman, let's check here. Come in peace. So this may be the Goodman family, 1914, 1906. So this is when the timelines changed. Now, 21, see, precision carved slab, laser etched in. Like we can do this now, but if you look at it, it's still just squared off, right? Like it's still not even nothing for the edges. The edges are just straight because that's the best we can do. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Like that's the best we could do. And then you come over here and they got this thing in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and then they reset the timeline, I believe, entertainment purposes only. So now look at, man, this reminds me of the cemetery. I'm gonna talk and look. There's a cemetery in Italy. It's in Milan, Genoa, somewhere. And it's called the Monumental Cemetery. Cemeterio Monumental, okay? And it has statues and carvings and ornaments like this that are just out of this world ornate for the time being back then. Crypts galore. I want to go there. Like I never wanted to go to Italy until I went to go see the cemetery. But in this cemetery, they actually have a depiction of, I'm looking at Agent Smith over there across the street. Across Woodward, there's security. There's security all over Detroit. It's kind of odd. They just hired a bunch of security guards to patrol instead of police, because security just chasing people out everywhere, and then the security calls the police. But I mean, I guess that's the way to keep the budget down, right? All right. Anyways, back to the lecture at hand. The cemetery in Italy, I want to go there so bad. There's a depiction of the Last Supper with Jesus, and it's a larger than life depiction. It's these statues, and they're huge, and they're all sitting around a table, and it's Jesus' disciples. Man, if you're into this kind of stuff, like me, like, it is awesome. But this, okay, I'm going back. So back to here, kids. Does anybody got any ideas how you get the little chisel in there? Or in there, there's a little cobweb in there. I ain't sticking my finger in there because the spider might come out. But oh my Lord, see, this is insane. How do you carve that out in there? Look at these nooks and crannies, precision. And they told us we were dummies back then. So what I want to know is, were we dummies back then? Or were we not dummies back then? Because I don't think we were. I think we was a little smarter than they're telling us, kids. At least the stonemasons were. Dang. And this had to be easy to carve. This couldn't. So again, back to my stone cut stones that I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with stone cuts. This side's rough, right? But all this extra weight just by leaving the rough cut. But these sides all have to be precision. Precision. How do you do that? We didn't have saws back then. And now look at this stone. Okay, let's say this is the daddy stone. Daddy stone. Look at that stone. It's huge. This is a crypt. I thought they'd slap people in the ground, man. Oh, pretty beautiful. If anybody hears anything in the background while I'm wandering or sees anything, let me know. Because I am in a cemetery and I'm so focused on the beauty. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just spooked myself and there's a car. Okay, I'm so focused on the beauty that I'm not looking for spirits right now. But if I see any, I'm welcome. But the sunlight and the stained glass in the churches, kids, that's a topic too. The blue cobalt, they said in the churches and the cathedrals, the sun was shining through the light windows into the churches onto the people. And the light coming through the different colors, glass, had different effects on people. So these were healing centers. So imagine going there and the healing of your body can do for yourself a vibration. And then on top of that, these people were probably living a lot longer back then. They probably didn't know none of this crap that we need pharmaceuticals for today. Don't take pharmaceuticals. Heal yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in really our world and wandering. Okay, let's keep going here. Well, the video's at 7 minutes. I got to cut it out in another minute here because I've been going too long. So, massive tree. Whoop, but that's not what you want to see. No. So this stone's huge. Let's check the date. Man. Precision crafted carving. Something just landed in my ear. There's a bug in my ear. Because that's really a world. We're really in a world. Okay, so this is this stone. I have attention deficit and OCD at the same time, kids. So I get off topic. I know you probably wanted to see the front of this one. I just went around it. There's that huge obelisk. There's that sweet vase. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we got doors on here. Palmer, that's a famous name around here. In the metro area, schools, streets, stuff like that. Mac is too. So back to this one. I don't really know a lot about that one. I got this thing here. This is definitely all newer world. Nonetheless, beautiful. Nice stuff. Clean. Nothing aged, but that's why I say I think we can do that stuff nowadays. But in the old days, this is huge. That foundation stone on this has to weigh, 10,000 pounds. I was going to say 5,000 pounds, but there's no way. That thing weighs way more than 5,000 pounds. Agreed and all agreed. Kids, really well, I'm going to sign out, but I want to give you a quick peek of what's coming in the next video. See those? I'm going to get a little closer, and you're going to get a better look. Woodlawn Cemetery. Aretha Franklin's here somewhere. Rosa Parks. Dodge Brothers. Some Ford peoples. Really, overall, I'm out.